Welcome to episode 6 with ScurvyKim, the Hokage.
Hi.
No traits. It's kind of a boring pick, but I'm glad I get to play a class I like for once.
That's right, I am woefully average. Fear me.
Now, look at that damage. That's more than... I think I was hitting for like 20 last time. And look at that sword, I gotta get that too, yeah. I don't have enough money to buy the dragon because I'm a failure, so we're gonna waste it on swords.
You're certainly better than I am at this game, I never beat it, so...
There's the retribution rune that Link was insulting. It returns damage when you take it, and that's definitely not my kind of thing.
Well, yeah, the idea is not to get hit in the first place, because you take a shitload of damage in this game.
Up there in the top right, since I don't use it much, that's the Hokage special ability.
I honestly don't use it that much either.
7 mana, I think, but why would you want to use it when you can just hit the enemy for huge damage? I had to buy weight up to equip that sword, that's what's going on here. And I still have 700 to blow, so I'm buying just... equipment does not go up in price when you buy it, so you might as well blow your money on that if you don't have money for something else. And we go. I'm optimistic about this character. I could probably beat the game with it if things went my way.
Well, we'll see about that. I'm looking at the time code right now.
That's not a terrific start, but hey. You can see how much easier this is with this kind of character. He's just so strong that everything's gone as soon as you approach him.
I think you mean she.
Yeah, you're right.
Check your gender bias at the door.
I'm sorry, ScurvyKim.
Thank you. Oh, these guys. I hate these guys.
I often screw this one up. You have to be very careful going down here, or you can use some strategy that I don't have, I guess. I'm just taking them out when it's safe.
Yeah, Axe not too useful here.
I did get one of them. For all of my mana.
What's your favorite magic spell?
I like the chakrams and the flame barrier. The axe is okay.
I think my favorite one is the... I can't remember what it's called, but it's the one that bounces off the walls.
Conflux.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite spell.
It's okay. I like it sometimes when I'm in a tight room. The only one I don't like is Blade Wall, really. That's why I had such a hard time with that spell sword.
Yeah, I don't really like it that much either. It's good for trapping enemy between a wall and the blade wall, so it'll just take damage a bunch. But other than that, it's just a really situational spell.
Give me chakrams any day.
Yeah. Or daggers. The daggers are pretty decent.
Yeah, just because they're so affordable. I'm going into the darkness to get some extra money. I do need still 5,000 gold for the dragon, and that is my primary goal here, not to kill the bosses, though they would give me a lot of cash.
So you are currently trying to beat the boss of the darkness, or...?
The Maya is still alive, but I would take the darkness boss on if I found him and I had the money first. I'm not going in there early. I would take on the Maya boss right away, though. This one's tough.
Yeah.
We'll get to him someday. Hey, Carnival. We've had one of these. This is like the 4th one in a row, and it's the dagger game for once. I've been waiting to try this.
I've never been able to beat any of these games.
I beat the axe one once by cheating, once by not. But this one's really hard, and I'm not doing so great. Especially on this... I'd miss it by like a pixel, and then I screwed up a dagger. Everything's going wrong. Ah, what a shame.
That clown is such a dick.
Yeah, you can talk to him again if you want to get insulted further. Ah!
Yeah. I really don't like the Earth-type guys. Which is the biggest reason why I don't like the boss of this area.
Yeah, it's not a fun boss to fight when you're under-leveled, which I often am when I come down here. Too arrogant. There's a dwarf passage to get that chest.
You're just coming up short. Oh no. You only got one hit left in you.
One hit left, and I'm starting to think, yeah, this is not the place to be. I don't want to have another round where I end up not getting the dragon, so I decide I think it's time to pull out of darkness. None of these rooms look too appeasing.
You could have taken that one.
I probably could have, but it's such a risk. And I can just come up here, get my health back with the vampirism.
Oh, I didn't realize you had the vampirism rune. Or was it equipment?
Yeah, I got one of those early. I've been getting a lot of runes on the same slot, which you can only have one per slot. So even though I have different runes, they don't help me at all. I have to pick between them. That's why I'm only wearing 3 instead of 5 still, after having so many unlocked.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
I'm having a little bit of bad luck with that, honestly. I should have more vampirism or something else. Another jump, maybe, or flight even.
I'm really not that huge of a fan of flight. I prefer the dash.
I like just stacking up double jumps, but I do have one dash on.
Well, dash is really useful for just getting
Easy room?
Oh, come on. Really?
It's supposed to be an easy room, but I'm inconfident.
You're supposed to be getting your health back.
I'm sure people can figure out how to do that one. You just don't do what I did, and when you double jump, you can do it.
Yeah, it turns out in order to not take damage, you don't take damage.
Yeah, just don't jump into spikes.
Nice.
We're still working on blood gear, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're gonna get vampirism, you might as well just get the runes instead, because those don't have a downside like the equipment does.
Yeah. Now, this area, they still die in one hit to this mighty ScurvyKim, so I'm not...
Wait,
I'm
was
not
that guy
afraid to
just
come
trapped in the wall?
Yeah, we'll see him again.
What the fuck? How did that happen?
There is a dwarf passage up there you could skip those turrets with if you wanted to.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, it happens sometimes. Usually they get stuck in a dwarf passage, but not that time, it's just broken that time.
Victim of the RNG, I guess. It's really odd when you come up to a room and there's absolutely 0 enemies in it.
Just 100% spikes. I've been not getting that much gear. And gear is locked by zone. I don't know if I talked about that yet, but you can't get certain sets of gear in the castle. They'll just start giving you money. If you go up to the Maya, though, you might find some ranger gear. That's the kind of stuff that you can't get in the starting area.
Are runes locked to the to there?
No.
Okay, so
Those are wide open. I think there's 11 types of runes, 5 slots. That sounds about right. I might be off by a bit, but you can get any of them from the start. You start with 2.
so you just got to get lucky.
Yeah, it's nice to get things other than retribution runes or retaliation or whatever they're called. I get those mixed up because there's an armor set that does the same thing called retribution.
Have you gotten any wealth runes yet?
Any what?
The runes that increase your gold pickup.
I think I have, but I haven't put them on. Probably should do that.
You keep complaining about not having enough gold.
Hey, it's this room.
Oh, you
haven't
might
seen this one yet either. So I don't have enough mana to do this.
Unfortunately not. You know, it figures the one time you're actually able to do it, you don't have enough mana.
Yeah, there's rooms like that require special sub-weapons, and I have one of the ones that would work, but yeah, I can't throw it 4 times, which is what it needs to happen there. Ah! Mighty dogs. This room here, that very hard fairy chest, I don't even know if I want to try.
Probably a bit for the best.
It is, when you're big, it's almost impossible. It might be impossible, but when you're this size, you could pull it off. It's just really, really hard.
Yeah, especially when you're not playing a tanky class like a barbarian or something.
Well, one hit and you lose.
Oh, I see you go for it anyway.
I can't help myself.
Hey, good job. Now you gotta get back. I suppose you could use the Hokage's teleport move, but you don't have enough mana for it.
I don't know if that would even help. It would just send me thrown right into another. This is the tier 3 dog. I don't think he does anything different. He's just bigger and more dangerous. I will pray. Hey! This item makes enemies drop more gold, as if they were higher levels.
Nice.
You should be able to see the effects pretty quickly here.
I never really gotten too many of those, but I remember only once I got the item that lets you just completely bypass Charon.
Yeah, I got that one not too long ago, and I still didn't end up with enough money. Because I just did not do well.
It's a really nice item.
Yeah, it is. This is the first run in a while that it's been half decent. Losing my touch.
Clearly it's because of me.
Look at that. Look at that. That's awful. Come on, Smite, you fucking joker.
So you're actually
I haven't found the...
Yeah, you haven't found the boss room yet.
Yeah, I'm looking for him. Because free money.
Yeah. Or maybe equipment, or runes, or whatever. Or, not runes, equipment.
There's another dwarf chest.
Hey, speaking of which, more equipment. Can always use that.
Still missing quite a bit of that stuff.
You see another dwarf passage.
One of my most hated enemies, these guys right here. These level 3 skeletons. They just flood the screen with bones.
You can't handle the McRib. That's why it only comes once a year.
It goes through the walls. When there's one above you, it's raining down hell upon you. You have to climb up there while dodging bones. It's really hard. They're really prevalent in New Game Plus modes when they're replaced every single skeleton. That's all you see anymore is McRibs throwing bones.
Sounds like paradise. Jeez, you're just rolling in equipment this time.
Getting caught up on all the stuff I've been missing for some reason. We've seen this room before. So I had the Sonic's Curse thing last time and I lost 5,000 gold in a room just like that. 500 gold.
Man, look at all that gold. It's my favorite room. Is the rooms are the ones with a bunch of furniture in it.
Hell yeah, I like breaking all that stuff.
Or the ones with like the barrel tower.
Another dead end. I'm heading for the Maya, I think. It's about time. I would be interested in fighting that boss because he'll give me all the money I need.
Yeah, and you have the damage output to actually beat him.
With double jump, I could probably take him with just about any class. I would have taken him on with the miner if I could have made it there. It would be a long fight though. It definitely gets tricky if you're not careful with how you move him around. We'll get to him when I actually have him on screen. I'll talk about how to fight him. Here we go. Now the enemies are strong enough to survive a couple hits from the mighty ScurvyKim.
Well, we can't all be perfect. I can just be as close to perfect as possible.
It's pretty damn close with no bad traits. This is definitely the kind of character I would choose over and over again if I were trying to get things done.
What is your favorite trait?
I like PAD. It's a peripheral arterial disease.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite as well.
We haven't encountered that one yet. Hey, what's this? Why am I going back?
Oh, I know why.
It's because these enemies stay dead, and my 2 casts can finish the job.
Nice. What does the balance rune do again?
1 HP, 1 mana steal. Not that bad. Not as good as 2 HP steal, generally speaking, but I don't mind having 1 mana steal either.
Yeah, the Maya's... I think I ended up beating the boss here, but I'm not quite sure. It's been too long since I played the game.
Well, at least we hit our money goal. Now I can die happy.
Oh, don't say that.
Now I can split this video into 2 parts happily, right?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
ScurvyKim's quest will continue. I don't even give a shit about mimics. I'm this strong, I just run up to him and kill him.
I love the Hokage, they move so fast.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They move like they have a haste rune on by default, so when you put haste runes on them, then they really go.
I don't know, there's a limit to how fast I want my characters to go, otherwise I feel like I'm just losing control of them.
I like to move so fast I can't even see him. Run right into the wall. Ah, this room looks dangerous. Oh no!
Oh no, why? No. Why'd you
Underestimated the death pit.
Die? That is a lot of enemies. Oh my god.
Good job on your genocide, ScurvyKim. I'll see you next update.